Whatever you do in life, surround yourself with smart people who'll argue with you. Talent is God-given. Be humble. Fame is man-given. Be grateful. Conceit is self-given. Be careful. Make each day your masterpiece. If you're not making mistakes, then you're not doing anything. I am positive that a doer makes mistakes. Things turn out best for the people who make the best of the way things turn out. There are many things that are essential to arriving at true peace of mind, and one of the most important is faith, which cannot be acquired without prayer. If you don't have time to do it right, when will you have time to do it over? Success comes from knowing that you did your best to become the best that you are capable of becoming. Success is never final. Failure is never fatal. It's courage that counts. Success is peace of mind, which is a direct result of self-satisfaction in knowing you made the effort to become the best of which you are capable. Just try to be the best you can be. Never cease trying to be the best you can be. That's in your power. A coach is someone who can give correction without causing resentment. The best competition I have is against myself to become better. The most important thing in the world is family and love. I had 3 rules for my players. No profanity. Don't criticize a teammate. Never be late. Failure is not fatal, but failure to change might be. The worst thing about new books is that they keep us from reading the old ones. Passion is momentary. Love is enduring. You can't let praise or criticism get to you. It's a weakness to get caught up in either one. Do not let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. Adversity is the state in which man most easily becomes acquainted with himself, being especially free of admirers. Then my eyesight is not nearly as good. My hearing is probably going away. My memory is slipping too. But I'm still around. Young people need models, not critics. You can lose when you outscore somebody in a game, and you can win when you're outscored. I am just a common man who is true to his beliefs. Be more concerned with your character than your reputation, because your character is what you really are, while your reputation is merely what others think you are. I think the teaching profession contributes more to the future of our society than any other single profession. Never mistake activity for achievement. What you are as a person is far more important than what you are as a basketball player. It's what you learn after you know it all that counts. I think you have to be what you are. Don't try to be somebody else. You have to be yourself at all times. Be true to yourself. Make each day a masterpiece. Help others. Drink deeply from good books. Make friendship a fine art. Build a shelter against a rainy day. It isn't what you do, but how you do it. Don't let making a living prevent you from making a life. All of life is peaks and valleys. Don't let the peaks get too high and the valleys too low. Today is the only day. Yesterday is gone. Material possessions, winning scores, and great reputations are meaningless in the eyes of the Lord, because He knows what we really are, and that is all that matters. Consider the rights of others before your own feelings, and the feelings of others before your own rights. Don't measure yourself by what you have accomplished, but by what you should have accomplished with your ability. I'd rather have a lot of talent and a little experience than a lot of experience and a little talent. Well, if you're true to yourself, you're going to be true to everyone else. Winning takes talent. To repeat takes character. Defense is a definite part of the game, and a great part of defense is learning to play it without fouling. Don't give up on your dreams, or your dreams will give up on you. If I were a young coach today, I would be extremely careful in selecting assistants. Teaching players during practices was what coaching was all about to me. Discipline yourself, and others won't need to. If a player's not doing the things he should, put him on the bench. He'll come around. The main ingredient of stardom is the rest of the team. Well, your greatest joy definitely comes from doing something for another, especially when it was done with no thought of something in return. We can have no progress without change, whether it be basketball or anything else. When you hurry, you're more apt to make mistakes, but you have to be quick. If you're not quick, you can't get things done. Somebody asked me, how come it took you so long to win a national championship? And I said, I'm a slow learner, but you notice, when I learn something, I have it down pretty good. Ability is a poor man's wealth. I don't believe in praying to win. You can't live a perfect day without doing something for someone who will never be able to repay you. Just do the best you can. No one can do more than that. It's not so important who starts the game, but who finishes it. I think that in any group activity, whether it be business, sports, or family, there has to be leadership or it won't be successful. I'm not going to say I was opposed to the Vietnam War. I'm going to say I'm opposed to war, but I'm also opposed to protests that deny other people their rights. Be prepared and be honest. If I am through learning, I am through. Love is the most important thing in the world. Hate we should remove from the dictionary. Earn the right to be proud and confident. I think permitting the game to become too physical takes away a little bit of the beauty. I don't think I was a fine game coach. I'm trying to be honest. I think I was a good practice coach. I don't believe in fate. You can do more good by being good than any other way. If there's anything you could point out where I was a little different, it was the fact that I never mentioned winning. No one can really honestly be the very best. No one. Never lie, never cheat, never steal. I talked to the players and tried to make them aware of what was good and bad, but I didn't try to run their lives. I like to spend time in the past with the things that have been important to me. I was built up from my dad more than anyone else. It takes time to create excellence. If it could be done quickly, more people would do it. The best thing a father can do for his children is to love their mother. Talent is God-given. Be humble. Fame is man-given. Be grateful. Conceit is self-given. Be careful. Ability may get you to the top, but it takes character to keep you there. Never make excuses. Your friends don't need them, and your foes won't believe them. Seek opportunities to show you care. The smallest gestures often make the biggest difference. It is amazing how much can be accomplished if no one cares who gets the credit. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. Failing to prepare is preparing to fail. It is the little details that are vital. Little things make big things happen. Happiness begins where selfishness ends. Players with fight never lose a game. They just run out of time. Listen if you want to be heard. Never try to be better than someone else. Learn from others and try to be the best you can be. Success is the byproduct of that preparation. Nothing will work unless you do. Being a role model is the most powerful form of educating. Too often, fathers neglect it because they get so caught up in making a living they forget to make a life. Tell the truth. That way you don't have to remember a story. If we magnified blessings as much as we magnify disappointments, we would all be much happier. You are not a failure until you start blaming others for your mistakes. Although there is no progress without change, not all change is progress. Be quick, but don't hurry. I'm glad I was a teacher. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more video.